right, ready for the clear, the final clear. So this is the actual, before we use the SG100, which is an inner coat clear, which like I said, really isn't a clear coat. It's a base coat with no color in it. This is an actual clear coat that you can use on like your motorcycle, tanks, cars, and everything. And it's actually more fuel and chemical resistant than their final clear, which is UFC 35. So this, you actually use a catalyst, which makes it harden up, and you do the reducer. So it's a 2 to 1 to 1, 2 parts of the clear, 1 part of the KU150 catalyst to make it actually harden up and totally cure, and then the 1 part reducer to make it flow out. There's other clears. This one actually has a lot of UV resistant pigments in it too, so that helps out a lot when you're doing painting over custom jobs like candies and all that stuff. Because the candies, they, base colors and candies, they'll fade real quick if they're sitting out in the sun, all day, every day. But this clear coat, you got to pick a good clear, one that has a lot of UV resistance in it. And this is a real easy clear to use. It's a high solid, so it means it's acrylic urethane clear, so it's real thick. And when you thin it out, it's not like, you almost have to try really hard to make it run in it because it's so thick. And but it'll actually dry, like air dry, within like 10-15 minutes, which means that dust won't stick to it after like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but you still can't like touch it or anything. So, but dust free is like really important, because then any dust or bugs or anything that lands on it, it's not gonna mess it up. So we'll mix up some of that and throw it on the blade and lock it down and make it look good. So we're going 2 to 1 to 1. So it'll be, we'll fill it up. We'll go all the way up to the 4. Right now we're at the, looks like we're at the 3. 3 would probably be good, but yeah, this stuff's real expensive, so let's waste some. And I put the puncture hole into the lip right here, and that's why I pour out of, because then all the paint that sits inside of that rim, it drips back down into the can. All right. And then use our old rags that we saved. This stuff is real sticky. We got that. So there's our 4, and then we'll go up to the next 4 with our hardener. And then we'll finish it off with the other 1 part reducer up to the 1. And you can, like, don't worry about the reducer, like you can over reduce it a little bit. That's no problem. Give that a good mix. You can see it's, probably can't see it on camera, but it's a little bit yellow. It looks yellowish. That's because of all the UV protectants that's in it. So if you see a clear coat that's like perfectly clear, it probably doesn't have a lot of protectants in it for UV. Pop that on, lift it up. Good. So we'll lock the ring down, and we're using the Eastwood, my new CC 500 gun. Man, I'm liking this. I gotta get rid of the habit of letting go so far when I'm painting, like at the edge, and then let go, because the other guns I was using, the starting line, the DeVilbiss starting lines, have such a long trigger pull. This one is kind of short. So like I'm used to it going way back here, and then I let go, and so I got, that's my bad habit. But this gun is laying down real smooth. It's nice. I like it. Don't really want to shake it too much. We'll stir it up. If you do shake it and get a lot of bubbles, then just wait like 10 minutes and let all the bubbles settle out, so you get the so when you spray it, you don't have any problems with it, like breaking up the atomization and everything, atomization of the paint. So, yeah, it's looking good.